एक 1 minute में we are going live.
Thank you, Milind.
एक 1 minute में we are going live.
Thank you, Milind.
Yes, you can start.
Hello, good afternoon to every one of you present here and a warm welcome to the new batch of FYJC students. I'm Kamaldeep Kaur from the Department of Physics Junior College, and let me assure you that your time in National College is going to be the best roller coaster ride full of fun, knowledge, growth and ultimate success. National College is not just about education and training, but also about building a personality, an attitude, a character, and a versatile person. At the helm of this institute is a strong and a dynamic leader, Principal Dr. Neha Jatiani. As an accomplished academician, she has chaired various conferences, presented research papers at national and international platforms. An author, she has to her credit 2 published books, one with an international publisher. She has been honored with the Women Achievers Award by the Sindhi Chamber of Commerce and also been bestowed upon the Best Citizen of India Award. Recently, she was felicitated by Governor Sri Bhagat Singh Koshyari for being a COVID warrior. She has been nominated to head the committee to suggest recommendations on the national education policy constituted by the Education Minister. I now request our dear Principal, Dr. Neha Jatiani, to address the young minds and give her valuable input.
When
Over to you,
an
ma'am.
when an arrow is pulling you backwards to start with the bow, actually when life is pulling you backwards, it means that you're actually going to surge forward and get launched into something much bigger and something greater. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to FYJC's batch 2021. These are real unusual circumstances. I never thought I will be meeting my entire FYJC, your first year in college, actually online and not physically. Seeing you through a screen and not seeing you physically. And I'm sure this batch will go down in history as the only batch to have such an unusual opening and orientation in the college. The last year taught us a lot of lessons. It taught us, I think one of the most important lessons it taught us is that life is not about getting everything that you want, but appreciating everything that you have. I think that was 2020 really turned our lives upside down. You were lucky you finished your 10th, you had a long 11 months at home, and finally college has reopened. So welcome my dear students to a very, very unusual year. You're my unusual students because you're coming in an unusual year. Welcome to RD National College. A very nice WhatsApp picture somebody sent me. It was about 2 students. A teacher is taking the lecture online, and while we are complaining, sitting in our air-conditioned rooms with two internet connections and with 3 or 4 devices, and we are complaining about how difficult it is to take online lectures. There was a teacher 5 minutes before the lecture. He just wanted to see everybody's video, and he saw 2 very interesting backgrounds. One background was behind had all coconut trees, and the other background was a background of a temple. So he called both the students and said, "Are you on a virtual background? What exactly is the background?" They said, "No, sir, this is a real background." So one of them was a girl called Chinmay, and she said, "I am in my native place and I'm unable to travel. And in my entire native place, in my village, there's only one place that I get internet connection, and that is at this temple. And I have struck a deal with the temple priest that I clean the temple, get up at 5, from 6 o'clock from 5:30 to 7 o'clock, I clean the temple. So from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, they allow me to sit here in the front and attend my lectures." And the second boy said that in my village, there is no internet connection, except this one big banyan tree. And as you can see, everybody is sitting down and sleeping. So I don't want to disturb them with my lectures. So what I do is I go up at 8 o'clock in the morning, right to the top of the tree. I sit there till 4 o'clock with my lunch and everything, and 4 o'clock I come down. This professor thought to himself that here we are sitting in air-conditioned rooms, sitting in the comfort of our homes with a laptop and an iPad and a phone, and still complaining. Here there are these two young students who have every reason to complain, but they are looking at it as a challenge, and they are accepting it and accepting the difficulties and making the most of it and smiling. So that's one simple word this year which says gratitude. Gratitude for everything that we have. Gratitude that we are healthy, we are safe, our families are safe. And as an education industry, we have continued and nothing has stopped. We have continued with our admissions and we have lectures. So welcome batch 2021. And normally in our college, physically, we have the house system, tutor system, lots of things. But this year, since we are not able to have any of these programs physically, whatever meetings we would have would be only online. So I'd like to welcome you. Hopefully, COVID cases go down, and next June, when we reopen physically, we are able to see you in our classrooms. But I'd like to congratulate all the teachers because they are doing a tremendous job, working very hard to make sure that from chalk and talk, they have gone into login and talk. But the teacher has not given up. That's the only thing which was constant all through the lockdown and has maintained the same. So I'd like to thank the Vice Principal, Ms. Deepika Gaba, Supervisor, Ms. Aisha Pinto, Admin Vice Principal, Ms. Aarti Nair, and Admin Supervisor, Professor Rishikesh Nair, the Examination Committee Convener, Ms. Kiran Lokre, the entire team who's put this together, including our very charming host, Ms. Kamaljeet Kaur, and all the teachers who are joining in, because this is a challenge and we have to make the students very, very comfortable. So welcome to this batch. This is something that we are always going to cherish and remember, unusual orientation in unusual times. So thank you, welcome, and I'm sure we'll get guidelines and end this term very soon in this year and see you back in the classrooms. I end with a very good thought that I read. Positive thinking is not about expecting the best to happen, but about accepting that whatever happens, happens for the best. Thank you for joining us today and welcome.
Kamal, we can have the video. Milind sir.
In 1947, when the entire nation was starting a new life, there was one man whose main aim was to nurture the future of India. That man was Vidyasagar Principal, Mr. K.M. Kundani. Along with Barrister Gopal Das Advani, he laid the foundation of our college in 1949. As the college flag unfurled for the first time, the founders knew that it would never sag. Those who followed them would keep the flag flying high, and their vision to provide education to all and to shape the young mind continues to be carried out by these great personalities.
बहकी सभी जुबां है, हम हैं हजारों में, अब की कमी जरा है, हर चीज खास है, अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सकी तो रबा है, अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सके ऐसी जीत, अब चाहे जिंदगी ऐसी जीत, अब चाहे जिंदगी है। सहनी हमें सजा है, हम हैं बाजारों के, सबकी नजर यहाँ है, हर चीज राज है, अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सकी तो रबा है, अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सके ऐसी जीत, अब चाहे जिंदगी ऐसी जीत, अब चाहे जिंदगी है। ऐसी जिंदगी हम छिप छिपाए, हम ना आए 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 हम ना आए, ऐसी जीत छिप छिपाए, ऐसी जीत हम न पाए। ऐसी जीत ना छिप छिपाए, ना छिप छिपाए, ना छिप छिपाए, ऐसी ना छिप छिपाए, ना छिप छिपाए, ना छिप छिपाए, ऐसी जीत अब चाहे जिंदगी, ऐसी जीत अब चाहे जिंदगी है। ऐसी जिंदगी हम छिप छिपाए, हम ना आए 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 हम ना आए, ऐसी जीत छिप छिपाए, ऐसी जीत हम न पाए। ऐसी जिए ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ऐसी जिए ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए. ऐसी जिंदगी हम छिप छिपाए, हम ना आए 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 हम ना आए. ऐसी जीत छिप छिपाए, ऐसी जीत हम न पाए. ऐसी जिए ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ऐसी ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए. Hey.
Your dream began it, your momentum amplified it, and your vision lives on. On behalf of the staff and students of RDLSH National College, I welcome you to the oldest college of the HSNC board, founded by Vidya Sagar, Principal K.M. Kunnani and Barrister Huchan Advani, for the grand, historic, memorable 70-year celebration of academic excellence and nation building. 7 decades is a long time, nurturing students, nurturing the future of India. We have grown from strength to strength with research initiatives, courses, PhD courses, grooming of the support staff, our students, the multiple extracurricular festivals we have, the infrastructure development, and the multiple initiatives that we have taken. It's my honor and privilege to be here at this moment to welcome you. 70 years is the journey with the selfless and dedicated service of all my former principals, former teaching staff, former support staff, and of course the students who form our rich bank of alumni. I look forward to the next 70 years of building RD National College as a prime Ivy League college, one of the best not only in Mumbai and Maharashtra, but one of the best in India and the world. In the words of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
ऐसी जिए ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ऐसी ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए, ना छुप छुपाए. Hey.
Kamal ma'am, you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Yeah, that was a fantastic presentation by the BMM. Now we'll have a presentation. Give me a moment. Just a second. William sir, do I have the rights to share the screen? Because this is
Screen is not visible.
this, it's not visible?
Screen is not visible, ma'am.
Milan, okay, I'll have to once again open that. Okay, just give me a second because this is just
Okay, okay.
yeah, just give me a second. Sir, you have the PPT video? Milan sir, you've been sent the PPT, no?
Yes, yes. Can I show from my
Yeah,
side?
please,
Okay, sure.
please, because there's some problem this side.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Okay.
I will try. Take me.
Yeah.
Wait for 1 minute.
Sure. Yeah, Milan sir, we'll just take about 30 seconds for this slide, for each slide. Okay. So this is basically a slide for a PPT for the orientation session of FYJC. Can we go on to the next one, please? Next slide, sir, please. Yeah, the vision of our college to be at the front line of human knowledge and work towards the fulfillment of cultural, scientific, intellectual, human needs of the society in general and students in particular to enrich and enhance the economic vitality, quality of life while being firmly rooted in the rich Indian ethos and beliefs. Our mission is all-round development of the students with an equal emphasis on academics as well as extra and co-curricular activities so that they emerge as individuals capable of the challenges of life. Next one, please. And then, next. Yeah. Now, Dr. Neha Tityani is involved in organizing numerous seminars, workshops, and festivals, such as a program on commemorating the Institute's 70 years of academic excellence and nation building, just a celebration of the Sindhiyat in us. Next slide, please. Now here we have the junior college administration, which is very well represented by our extremely devoted in-charge vice principal, Mrs. Deepika Gaba, the enthusiastic admin vice principal, Ms. R.P. Nair, supportive Ms. Aisha Pinto as in-charge supervisor, and our technical whiz, Mr. Rishikesh Naik as the admin supervisor. Next slide, please. We have the intake capacity. You are very well aware of this because before taking admissions, you must have gone through the entire intake capacity. Uh, Next slide, please. Some important academic components which every student of this college should make efforts to be a part are: number one, the tutor system and the mentor system, which establishes a bond of academic exposition among the students and faculty. There's a house system, NSS, nature club, and sports which inculcate the team spirit. Community service and camp experience, they shape the personality of the students and sensitize them towards the less privileged. Cultural forums like the Art Forum, Marathi Vangmai Mandal, the Science Association, Commerce Association, Sindhi Sahit Sangat, and similar others which expose the students to the Indian cultural ethos. Please get into the next slide. We have facilities par excellence in our college. There's a fantastic auditorium which has a seating capacity of nearly 600 people. This is a fully air-conditioned auditorium, and this crafts creativity and nurturing talent for the last many years. You've got a multi-purpose sports center which has various recreational facilities like weights, cycles, carom boards, chess, yoga mats, tennis equipment, and many other healthcare equipment. Next slide, please. In addition to all those sports facilities, you've got a basketball court and a volleyball court which is very well lit in its premises, and this caters to a number of outdoor sports. We will not need to tell you about the canteen because that's the first place you will be when you reach our college. It is situated on the ground floor and it remains open during college hours. Students are advised not to buy food supplied by the hawker stalls outside the college. Only bona fide students with iCard and teachers are allowed to use this facility. Next slide, please. We've got two conference rooms, both of them air conditioned, and these are equipped with modern facilities with the state-of-art audio-visual equipment and other e-learning tools. We've got a fantastic, peaceful library which is very well equipped, spacious, and has more than 80,000 volumes of books, numerous periodicals, newspapers, internet facility, and it provides excellent opportunities for academic exploration and research to the students. Next slide. These are pictures of our very well equipped labs. These have undergone a strict accreditation process. You'll be coming to these labs, especially the science students. Next slide, please. I already told you about the awards and recognition which our principal has been bestowed upon. These are the pictures of our principal, Dr. Neha Dityani, being felicitated by the governor, Mr. Bhagat Singh Koshyari, by Varsha, the education minister for school education, and yeah, this is also one of the felicitation where she is being felicitated for her work during the COVID-19 pandemic. Next slide, please. And these are the pics of the various events which you will be all participating when the college reopens. Okay, we've got many events like Glowfest, Meet Down, Just Tesla Physics, this is a hardcore physics event, and many more. Okay, so next slide. So once again, welcome to National College. And now I request my dear colleague, Ms. Anu Rajpal, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Kamal. Good afternoon to one and all. Wow, what a session this has been. I'm sure, dear students, all of you must be feeling very proud to be associated with a college having such a rich cultural and academic legacy of 70 years. I have a lot of people to thank for this orientation session. First and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude to our management, the members of the Hyderabad Sindh National Collegiate Board. They are the ones who make the difference and motivate us to achieve new milestones. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our young and dynamic principal, Dr. Neha Jaktiani. She is the source of inspiration, the guiding star for all of us. Ma'am, thank you for bringing in energy as soon as you walk in the college and motivating us to do our best. A big thank you to the Vice Principal, Ms. Deepika Gaba, ma'am, Admin Vice Principal, Aarti Nair, ma'am, Supervisor, Ms. Aisha Pinto, and Admin Supervisor, Mr. Rishikesh Naik. Dear students, let me tell you this with full guarantee. They are the ones who will make sure that you put in unusual efforts to achieve success in whatever you do in the college. Let me also thank the technical people behind this program. First and foremost, Professor Milind Kulkarni from Degree College and his team, Professor Sanjay Dongardeve, and Professor Pallavi Menon from Junior College. Thank you, Ms. Kamaljeet Kaur, for being the master of ceremony and giving us such an interesting narration. And as ma'am has already complimented you on being such a charming co-host for all of us. Let me not forget Ms. Aarti Nair and Ms. Kiran Lokare, the chairpersons of the admission committee, whom you all have interacted with, for putting all this together. I would also like to offer my gratitude to all my faculty members and the support staff who are always there for all of us. Above all, I'm extremely thankful to all of you, dear students, and also to your parents if they are watching this orientation program. Dear students, let me tell you two things about our college, and let me leave with these two thoughts in your mind. One, our motto is, as given by Principal Kundanani sir, play the game. Let us play the game fairly, with honesty and integrity. The second thing I want you to remember is our oath. With our feet firmly planted on Prithvi, with Jal nurturing our very foundations, let us strive for the Akash with the passion of Agni and the speed of Vayu. Last but not the least, let me tell you a few words given by Vincent van Gogh. If you hear a voice within you saying, you can't paint, don't listen to it. Go ahead and paint anyway. That voice will be silenced forever. We at National make you believe in yourselves and so to the heights of success. Thank you, everyone, once again.
Kamal, you're not unmuted. You are not unmuted. You're muted. Please unmute yourself and talk.
Thank you, Anu. That was a very, very nice thank you note. Rather, it was a big paragraph. Okay. And I think, can we declare the session over, or should we have?
Everyone, and we'll hopefully see you in the classrooms very soon, considering all our current conditions. And thank you very much, staff also. Thank you, Deepika ma'am. Thank you, Aisha ma'am. Thank you, Rishikesh sir. Thank you. And fabulous job, Kamal and Anu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We leave now, no?
Yes, Aarti ma'am, can I end?
I think the thank you has been said.
Yes.
Arti, can we end it? I think it's over. William, sir?
Yes, yes, I will.
I think, yeah, we can end it.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank